And to your point, as we approach the end of our conversation here, to your point, and I guess to the point that I was just making about financial imperialism, the United States has, I think for the first time, or at least for the first time, a notable example where the United States has essentially manufactured a major economy's default. And that's what's happened with Russia. They're claiming that Russia has defaulted on its debt, but that's because they have prevented Russia from actually repaying that debt, because the debt has to be repaid in dollars, and the Russians can't do that for all of the reasons that are obvious. So the question is, do you believe that this is going to cause a shattering of faith in the United States as a good faith partner for other countries that might also find themselves in the crosshairs?
Well, everybody's talking about that. This is exactly what the Global South meetings are all about. And you're even having Saudi Arabia, which is one of the biggest dollar holders, talk about that. And that's what President Biden is meeting with MB this week about. That's what everybody realizes, that we've run to the end of a whole cycle of debt expansion that began in 1945, when almost the whole world emerged from the war with no private sector debt. Now it's a huge private sector debt. Government debt went way down because there wasn't a war on, but now there's government debt just to finance the failure of the Global South countries to develop. Something has to give, and that's not what was supposed to happen in the textbooks, but that's what's happening. And my book is really about the different dynamics that are shaping the way in which the world is going to be dividing into these two separate trade and investment and monetary blocks.